right, man. So I gotta ask you about this hot topic that you've been talking about before, man.
Yeah.
Foolio, man. Since we last talked, man, Foolio lost his life in a series of mistakes, man. He did a couple of things outside of character, definitely dropping his low, definitely doing things that he normally wouldn't have done, and he ended up paying his life for it, man. What is your whole take on the Foolio situation?
Foolio was assassinated, bro. Like, if you look at, it's a lot of stuff going on in 2024. See, I can really take it left. Everybody think everything is a coincidence. In 2024, my motto is there's no such thing as coincidences. You see, how can I break this down shorter without just jumping too far into it? It all falls back on numbers. If any of y'all out there familiar with gematria, if any of y'all familiar with, just look at numbers. Numbers gonna connect every situation. When you see numbers connect in every situation, you know them situations connected. You know a certain group of people is connected to this and connecting everything. So with Foolio, it just was a situation where, see, I went viral because I predicted Foolio was finna pass away on October 16th of last year. And I went viral recently because he passed away 8 months later. So then people was like, oh, damn, how you know that? Just look at the numbers. He from 1600 block. I predicted he was going to pass away October 16th. Goddamn, he was distant 2-3. He died on June 23rd. What else? Goddamn, he went by 6.
Is 6?
Six. Young and Nate was shot 8 times. Goddamn. See, how would y'all think that's a coincidence? His mother was shot 8 times. Young and Nate was shot 8 times. The driver was shot 8 times. Goddamn. Who else? Jada Youngin, who was also super close with Young and Nate, who also went by 23. He was shot at least 8 times. That's what they reported. He was shot at least 8 times. Y'all be thinking that type of stuff is a coincidence? Ain't no coincidences. You see, what really happened is, you see, gangster music was kind of dying out. So now they got all these plants coming out like Vonoff1700 and them fake ass New York drill rappers who not living nothing they talking about. They just promoting the image. That's why none of them be dying. They all be living. You feel what I'm saying? The ones who dying is the ones who don't be rapping.
And I want to, and I hate to cut you off right there, but you brought up somebody who I was going to ask you about later, Vonoff1700. And I've asked everybody about this cat because he's in a weird predicament because he actually lives in Atlanta, but because of his lyrics, he's making his block hot back in Chicago, and people are actually losing their lives. And it's weird because when I see him, he always comes across to me as a good kid pretending to be a street dude. You know what I'm saying? Just based off his look. Now, that doesn't mean he isn't active and he ain't really about that, but it's an interesting situation with him. So what's your take on him?
Von is an industry plant, bro. Like, he's an industry plant. Once the gangster music was going down, they needed us to be back on a beef frequency. See, it was a lot of bubblegum Pink Power Ranger rap coming up out of TikTok, so they needed like, wait, niggas too positive, dancing and shit. Like, no, we don't want that. So what they do is, okay, throw Von out there. Boom. Wait, we need to show people that if you beef, you go up. Kill Foolio. Boom, boom. Number 1, YouTube. Top interviews, number 1. Young and Ace, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Drake, Kendrick Lamar, beef. You go number 1. Why you think everybody been beefing lately? Everybody beefing.
It's true. That's very true.
Vonoff1700, that's his role. He, you know what I'm saying? He ain't out there like them shorties out there in Chicago for real. He'll be dead right now if that was really the case. That boy living a wonderful life. He's not living like that.
Because he got on a social media beef with Price, somebody you probably should stay away from, like Cairo from No Limit. And, you know, they've got a reputation of making people pretty much disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like on some wire type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got to think about this, people. The nigga say he done killed all these people. And he ain't, this the beginning of his career. This the beginning of his career. He ain't been in no shootouts. When Lil Durk first was coming out, he talking super heavy in all his songs. He getting his tour bus getting shot up. He losing people left and right around him. We ain't heard of nobody dying around Vine. We ain't heard of him getting no shootouts. His bus getting shot up. His homie get caught up. Polo G, his little brother guy is booked on robbery. We ain't heard about nobody around Vine doing nothing to nobody. Nothing. We ain't heard about it.
Well, the word is Polo G's brother was really that one. You know what I'm saying? Was really active in them streets. Like he actually caught somebody, like he allegedly shot somebody in Cali, you know, based off a beef that they had back in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So, and he was out here, he was out in Cali robbing houses and flocking, according to the police or whatnot. So it's like, it's a whole different thing. So when it comes to Vonoff1700, I even have a hard time believing it. I don't know. I take a step back looking at it. I'm like, maybe this is an industry thing. You know what I mean?
You don't even gotta look too much into it, bro. Like you gotta, bro. So he ain't ran it. He ain't never been. Come on, bro. Come on. You gotta stop, bro. Somebody around you gotta die. You got karma. Like if you don't see his karma matching up with everything he talking about, that nigga capping, bro. Cause karma exists. You don't just nothing happens to you. That's not how this works. Nigga gotta die around him. Like, nah, bro.
And another point was Cairo from No Limit went on live and said, hey, Von's label is paying me to beef with him. Like, we ain't got no real beef. Like, they're paying me to beef on him online. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of gave it away there too, you know?
And that shit really sad though. Like, we could just have a nigga just hop online and just say he done killed all these, like them the worst type of people to me. The worst type of people to me is not the people who goddamn really did it because that's what they from. That's all they know. That's what they a product of their environment. But a nigga who get on these songs and just push these kids in the wrong direction, knowing you ain't never did that and you never gonna have to go through that, and you influencing other people to do that, you the worst type of person. You need to go to hell. A person who actually did it, I don't think should go to hell. I think they should go to heaven because they don't know what they doing for real. They not even like, if you born on a block and the niggas want to kill you just because you from over there and you like, shit, I gotta kill to stay alive. How can God just judge you and be like, oh, I'm sending him to hell? He don't even know. He think that's normal. So that's just how I look at that. But when you know what you're doing wrong and you wouldn't do that yourself, Vonoff1700, he know what he doing wrong. He's just trying to promote an image, push an image. So now he just doing it. He know it's wrong. He gonna promote it like it's cool. Yeah, you deserve to go to hell, my guy. You the worst. You the worst of the worst for real.
Nah, well said. Well said, man. Well, man, let's get off of that.